Doing you, doing us. What's up, y'all? About to get it in for today. I don't know what day it is. Today is Thursday. Today is day 8. I started this last Thursday with my 30 days High Priestess .1111 at on YouTube and info.highpriestess1111 at gmail.com if y'all would like readings. And we're at a point now where we cranking out them thumbnails. I'm doing. I'm proud of myself. I don't know what you started for 30 days. If you started doing anything for 30 days and you did the 3-day fast with me, let me know down in the comments. We're finna get right into it. The message I was getting when I was creating the thumbnail, y'all know it don't come to me until it comes to me. Until it's time for it to come. Is planned and repurposed. So there was a plan all along, and you were not privy to it. Your spirit guides hid it from you because what you know about, you'll obsess about, and you will attack your own plan with your negative thoughts. You're going to put everything that happened everywhere else onto this, and you're going to attack it and say, the enemy stopped me. It was you. So there's like, this was the plan all along. You've been on this illusion of a detour. You're going there, but they didn't let you go down the main road to get there. They kind of set you off in the corner, sent you around. I'm envisioning like these big, tall Roman. It's almost like the Colosseum in Rome. I've only seen it on pictures, but it's giving these tall pillars and stuff, and they sent you around the outsides instead of straight through the middle. And so you walking around here thinking you doing it for one reason, they had you walking around that way for another reason. So that's the repurpose part. Whatever effort you put into all of this time in preparation, you thought this was the plan, you thought that was the purpose, and it's something different. They're about to flip the script on you, is what I'm getting. You had no idea what your life was really about to look like. You don't understand the magnitude of it. So it's like, think it's small. You think it's small. You gotta think big. You think it's small. You think too small. You gotta think big. So Spirit was like, we let you think it was a little something, but it's huge. And we sent you that way. The whole plan was for it to be huge. The whole plan was for you to do all of this. And divine counterpart, as soon as I split it, you saw, it's like, as soon as I split it, 333. Oh my gosh, you're going the right way. You thought you was going the right way. It didn't look like you were going the right way. He's like, why they got me out here in the wilderness? Why am I going? Why is it so weird? Like, why am I doing all of this? Get rich. Frog in reverse. You're done kissing them frogs. You're going the right way to get to your fortune. And you are done kissing frogs. And that's an area of life. And it's like you're done. You're done with the false energies, the karmics, the delays, the things that start and don't work out. You're done with all of it. You're done kissing frogs, right? Ooh. And so I got move in reverse, but you don't see this move coming. The moves were hidden. And we got whiplash. Things is giving 8 of Wands energy. It's going to come in so fast. Anytime we got divine counterpart 333, frog in reverse, you ain't kissing no more frogs, boo. And then move in reverse. It's like your moves were hidden. I'm not getting a drunken love on the back. We be all night in love. I don't like shuffling as much anymore because now I know I can do my little messy pals, y'all. And we on here for a good time, not a long time. So don't be butthurt if you missed the live. You're gonna catch these playbacks, okay? I gotta do another one in 23 minutes on my other YouTube channel. Okay. Okay. Divine counterpart. Ooh, this one come with some money. I say this one come with some money. So we got the Queen of Pentacles. This is going to be a financially nurturing and abundant relationship. Like they are going to want to give you money. Ace of Pentacles. Because y'all together, the universe is going to give you money. It's going to be a lot of money. It's going to be a very financially abundant relationship. And you can no longer deny this. You can no longer deny. You're no longer in the dark about it, is what Spirit is saying me. Like you're no longer, it's no longer going to be, you're about to find out. You're no longer in the dark about this. And then the Six of Cups in the upright says, very much so, this person, it's time for you to come into union. It's time for you to be emotionally fulfilled. It's time for you to have people around you again. Why? It is time for you to come back around the world. You're meant to have money and people in your life. It's time. Your life is open back up. So you're no longer in the dark about, where am I headed? Where am I going? You're here now. It's like, are we there yet? Yep. And what you thinking the first stop is gonna be business? The first stop gonna be love, boo. I'm And some of y'all probably like me. Please just let me be a successful business person, an entrepreneur. Let my channel blow up. Let something happen. So it's like, I got you on it, but you need love. I need love. It's giving LL Cool J. I need love. Mm. Child, look at all these moons. Look at all these moons. No one man should have all that. How? 333. You're going in the right direction. You'll be telling a new story soon. And what does that story look like? The High Priestess, the World card, a Tower. This is like major, major life change. Seven of Wands. And then here go the Lovers again. And they came out in that exact order. So let's break it down for you. Let's break it on down. This a mini read by itself. Oh my gosh, touch your intuition. Touch your intuition. You finally got clearance. You finally got clearance to walk freely in this world. The world card is giving, the world is yours now. Trust your divine God. You have ascended and now the world is yours. And any karmic person that crossed your path is going to have these tower moments. Spirit said, we are fighting your battles up here. We're fighting your battles up here. Relax and enjoy love. We got the karmics. You go on over there and trust what I'm sending to you and enjoy it when it comes your way. You've done your part. Let us. The battle ain't yours. It's the Lord's. Who is that clear? Sometimes you. So Spirit is like, we got this. You enjoy love. Trust your intuition. We got this. Enjoy this love. Go toast it. Go on dates. This is like, go out and enjoy them dates. We back here fighting your battles for you. Spirit's like, we back here fighting your battles for you, and your justice is coming in. The judgment is, them tower moments is happening. But you go celebrate. You gonna be celebrating. They gonna be, their life gonna be in shambles. Nobody walked this path without having some karmic people behind them somewhere in your energy. And this get rich, you and your divine counterpart are gonna have some businesses. Have you ever been in a relationship, you kept trying to start businesses with them, and that little dingbat just couldn't get the idea about generational wealth, being sovereign and owning your own stuff and wanting to work for yourself? They just trying to show up and be cute, fucking up the church's money. Punk. You want to be broke? The fuck is you doing here? So you had to move on for that. Say I can't do broke. We can't be together. This Six of Swords is that emotional move. Like you had to make some emotional moves because you was not trying to be broke. The Nine of Pentacles came out. You are naturally abundant on your own. Like you have that I'm always gonna be wealthy mindset. And so the Fool energy says that you will walk on to brighter horizons. She walking towards the sun. She said, if it ain't here, I'm gone. That's why that Six of Swords, like my mindset is not I don't have a poverty mindset. Look at all the leaving. Look at all the moving on. Get rich and you naturally abundant. Six of Swords came out, which is a move. The Fool, which is a move. And here go the Ten of Wands, which is a move. And move is at the last card in this category. Getting rich is about the moves you make, about the struggles you decide to sit in, about the ones you decide to move on, about taking your own way, about moving on to a better mindset, taking a leap of faith with the fool card energy, getting out of struggle and lack mentality with the 10 of wands. Like, I can't do this with you. And before I even say this, like, you ever been with somebody who don't care about having money? Like, they just want to be cute and broke, or think you gonna do all the work and take care of them. Like, we supposed to be getting money together. Yeah, I done been in a marriage like that, and I was like, we can't do this. I keep starting businesses, and you just failing. I'm like, this ain't it. This ain't it. Motherfucker, I always want to be important. Do you want to be paid? Do you want some money? So here we got the Queen of Swords. And I'm like, why is it so dark? I did not turn on my extra light over there. Hang on, let me go turn it on. The Queen of Swords is the final one. The Queen of Swords said, I've elevated my thinking so much so that I know I'm meant for better. And so your mindset completely shift after all these moves from the Six of Swords. Like, you moving out of that Six of Swords energy. Like, I can't be sitting here in my feelings and broke, loving somebody and we ain't got no money. Because I'm the Nine of Pentacles in my spirit. I can feel that I'm abundant. And so you, like, everybody's like, you a fool for leaving. It's going to be hard. You're going to be in the 10 of wands. I don't give a fuck. I'll walk across this desert with this shit on my head if I got to. But I ain't finna sit here broke with your ass. Somebody's like, I can't do it. Maybe this telling my story. Let me turn this light on, y'all. Because I'm not feeling the darkness right now. Okay. Trying to fix stuff. All right. So basically, you trying to get rich and you had to make all these moves. All these moves because you knew you're abundant and you had to make some moves. You rich. I gotta make moves with the swords, the wands, the fool. I don't care what I look like. I'm getting up out of poverty. I'm whatever move I gotta make to get rich, that's the move I'm making. Because I know I'm the Nine of Pentacles. If I got to move up out of a mindset, if I got to move up out of an energy, if I got to make some hard moves and some hard decisions, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make, whoever you are, you're going to make the moves. And people going to look at you crazy. You don't care. You don't care because go ahead. You like to eat all the meals you plan on eating and you like to eat good. You don't give a fuck what they thinking. Baby, this is where you find out who I really am. I really don't care. I think you should stay in this city. I think you should work here. I think you should do that. How's that going for you? Because you haven't done any of those things. So why the fuck are you giving me advice? I'd be so fucking. I'm a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. We're a Taurus moon. So don't even come over here. You're going to get your feelings hurt. I can't help it. I was born like this. I was born the Queen of Wands. I cannot help it. Frog in reverse. You are done. You made whatever move you had to make. Get about that poverty energy and mindset. Get away from broke motherfuckers. Because what? You was done with the shit that don't work. You was so done with it. It's like, what the fuck are we doing? Is anybody besides me awake? And they were not. And they were not. Like, everybody okay with this? Am I crazy? Everybody's okay with. Yeah, let me go on and leave. You said I'm be the fool. I'll be the fool. Even if it make people in a 10 of wands, I'm gonna be that and I'm gonna leave. And so it's like that frog energy. You went within, said, I ain't accepting just no anything. Everybody is accepting what's in front of them. You like, I'll wait till it comes from a divine source. And that's what you did. You went within until you were provided for. You wasn't accepting what was in front of you with this Four of Cups energy. It's like that wasn't good enough. I'll wait for something better. Everybody's like, well, you got 3 cups here. You could work here. You could stay here and you could do this and you can hang with it. No. No. Those three cups don't feel right. I'm going to go within. I'll fast. I'll pray. I'll do things my own way until I finally get the one I want. I will hold out. Everybody's like, if I was you. And then I say, how often do you think about being me? Because I've never thought about being you. And then I'm mean again. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, y'all keep coming around me. And then here we are with the Seven of Swords, booskies. 7 of Swords. Y'all donate to the channel so I can go get a manicure. I gotta hold the cards up with my hand like this. Seven of Swords. Everything's in the description down there. Click the link and you get all my payment apps. And so, Seven of Swords. You left that mindset behind. See, you motherfuckers, you left mindsets behind, and you've learned to leave things out because your mindset shifted, and you know you got to protect some of your thoughts and creative ideas and endeavors. You've learned. You've learned. The Seven Swords said, I know better now. You will not get all the information, and I will not be bringing certain things with me into this new place. And it's twofold on that one. Because what? The Ace of Swords. Spirit gave you ideas and told you to go forth, and Spirit is giving you the downloads. That's what Ace of Swords is giving. Spirit gave you all these downloads and you knew to protect them. And then we come over here with the Queen of Cups on this frog in reverse. When you got out of that energy, it's like I could receive love. I'm done kissing frogs. I'm ready to receive love. I'm emotionally healed. I'm emotionally intelligent and I'm emotionally available. Okay. And so the Page of Cups comes in and says, "Hey, I'm gonna live forever." The Page of Cups is given very much so. I have a happy new beginning. I'm emotionally fulfilled. So it's like when you stop kissing them frogs and accepting anything that come to you, this is that I'm not gonna accept anything. I'm waiting on the right offer. That's what that is. It's like I'm over this shit. And Judgment. Oh my gosh. Judgment came out. So and it was also in reverse. So that Judgment energy is also giving. Judgment also is about introspection, judging yourself. I'm what I'm picking up from Spirit is you stop judging yourself so harshly. You learn to love yourself. That's the Queen of Cups energy. You learn to love yourself. You stop judging yourself so harshly and just say, I'm going to love me the way I am. And then you attract it better. That's what stopped the frogs from coming in business and in love. Maybe the last card, we say the best. You went and saved the best for last. You can't tell me I ain't Vanessa Williams singing that song. The Knight of Wands, and there's one more card. This ain't it. So Spirit, the creative force, the creative force came running back to you. Like the creative energy just came running back to you once you got to this point of self-love. You stop judging yourself, and now creativity can come back in because when you got all them limiting beliefs and I ain't good enough, you're going to attract bad things. That's why frog is in reverse. You stop attracting the bad things. And so you stop judging yourself so harshly. And love was there. And now here comes creative ideas because you ain't like down on yourself thinking you're not even you're not even a worthy enough person to create this. You're not a worthy enough person for someone else to love because you didn't love yourself. And so Spirit's like you had to go through all these evolutions, tower moments, changes, mindset shifts. When you felt it the most when your money dried up, because when love was not right and dating wasn't right, you just blame the dating pool. But when that pocket got empty, baby, hey, it's time to take a look around. What is we doing? Like something's wrong. Where's my money? Something's wrong. Where's my money? When you was single and you was like, well, something you ain't never sit and say something's wrong. Everybody coming to me acting crazy. Like, oh, forget them. I'll be all right. But we like, wait a minute, my money gone? We need to stop, Spirit. You got my attention. Now you got my attention. What's going on here? It was okay to be single if you would still pay for that vacation. It was okay to be single when you would still go out and group date and have fun or meet somebody for the night at the bar and just have a conversation or go on a date that went nowhere. It was okay being single when you pay all your bills by yourself. It's okay being single. Spirit is showing me when you had them toys in the drawer next to the bed, or you can dial 1-8 whatever so and so come on over for a minute, or let me stop by after the club. It was all right being single then, but you said something off in the energy when love was not right. You was okay. When that money, when it hit them pockets, baby, we need to have a sit down. What do I need to pray and fast? Because I ain't never did that in my life, but I do it if you gonna send my money back. Some of y'all had that's how Spirit had to get your attention. He'd drop your money. Because with everything else, like, I'll be fine. I'll be fine without that. Like I'm diabetic, I'd be fine with it. Got high blood pressure, that's okay too. Can't keep a good person in my life. That's fine. My month. Wait a minute. What you doing? What we got going on over here? What's this about? Now you want to pray? No, I got your attention. That's how spirit have to do us. It's like, so yeah, so now that I got you here, you're gonna be here a while. And you want some money, you're gonna have to rely on me. It's really like, damn, you like, damn, I gotta do right. Baby, I know. I'm only telling you my story. I don't give a fuck about none of that other stuff. Like, fuck them, fuck that, fuck this. But when you start messing with money, oh, we need to have a sit down. What is this? What's going on in the universe? You need now you're ready for everything that they've been trying to pull you to. And so spirit is like, you stop kissing them frogs because you knew deep down you were the empress. You were meant to have it good. You were meant to have it soft. You were meant for things to flow to you. Meant to be. You knew you were an abundant being. You got the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress out here. We got all kinds of love, just all kinds of love. Okay. The Lovers and the Two of Cups came out in the same. No, that's not the Lovers. That's the Two of Cups. But y'all get the point. The divine counterpart. So move in reverse, and we're gonna wrap this up because I got another live on my other channel. Gotta get them in my 30 days. Move in reverse. What is it about move in reverse? That Page of Pentacles. What you didn't see with this move in reverse is giving me, you don't see the move coming. Spirit got you thinking it ain't gonna happen, or they taking you on this detour. But this was a planned detour, and all the efforts you thought all the lessons and things you thought you learned going this way, you thought this was the destination, are going to be repurposed for where they're actually taking you. So don't feel like I did all of this in training for something that I'm not even going to do now. Or I learned how to be a life coach and build communities, and y'all just finna have me over here being a soft wife life club lady that travels the world. What happened to me learning how to coach it? That was only for personal development. No, all of that's going to be used for something. There is a purpose for that. It's going to be repurposed. So don't feel like, oh, I was spent 16 years in corporate America as a project manager, Oracle DBA, and network administrator for nothing. No, you're going to use those technical skills, those leadership skills, and that keen sense of pointing things out. You're going to use that. So when they come wire your house, you going to know where they messed up. You going to know how to fix it. Like, I'm watching you. Is that cat 5 or cat 6? Nerd in me, right? You're going to have all your businesses hooked up better than the average person because you spent all them years in IT. You know how this stuff should run. You're going to be writing your own codes to extract things because that's just how your brain works. You're going to have things running efficiently from all those years of things. Thank you to whoever came through and liked this live. I didn't see you. And so it's like all those things don't leave you. I didn't spend 16 years at corporate to retire from corporate and be a corporate VP. I spent those years there learning business, learning IT, the technical side, technology. So my brain is sharp. I always stay up on it. So it's not for nothing. You're just going to use it a different way later. And so spirit is like all the stuff you went through in life is going to be repurposed for later. So you probably feel like I took you here, took you there. What was this for? And now, boom, you hear it's like, wait, this is awesome. But all the stuff out my skill set, it's going to be used. Don't worry. You're going to, and you won't have to be on the labor side of it. You won't have to be on the labor side of it, but you're building an empire and you will be able to understand how all the different pieces work because you've been poor, you've been single and stressed out, you've been cheated on. Some of y'all been abused in relationships. Some of y'all done had your heart broken by family members. Some of y'all done had to learn this job for all these years. Some of y'all done worked in security as a security guard. I mean, a lot of people have been in security guards. You watch people and you learn things on that job about human behavior, and you ain't even realize how you cataloged it. And now you can pay attention to how people be moving around you because I'm sure they train you to watch certain behaviors on that job to keep their assets safe, right? Their assets and their property safe. You're going to be using all of that later. So anything, you could have been a nanny. You know how to children act, adults act the same way. You're going to be like, I know what really go on in people's house. So whatever you've been called into, all the things you've been through are specific to you and where you're going to be and what you need to pay attention to. You've already been trained. You've been trained on the job. And so don't think it was for just for that or just for nothing or just to earn a few dollars at the time. It's going to serve you well later. So this was all a part of the plan. This was all planned out. We're going to have you be this and learn this skill set. We're going to have you be this and learn this skill set. And then when we open up your life in a big way, it's going to all make sense over here. 9:44. So that 4 is on the clock as I say this. So that Page of Pentacles came out. The 7 of Pentacles. You're going to learn how to watch your money. You're going to watch your money. You're going to know how to. You done been broke and had to stretch that $10 across a week worth of maybe eat off that $10 for 3 days. You done bought ramen noodles. You done picked up this or that. You done been to the Dollar Tree. You know how to stretch a little money. You know how to watch your money. You know when something's short. You gonna watch it, and if it look a little funny, you gonna know. And because you have been in situations around people who were less than honest, you're going to know how they move. And you're going to know who stole from you. You're going to know who stole from you when you get up there because you've been around thieves. Okay? Probably had a cousin that got high, was always stealing your debit card or something. You done been around people who steal. So when you get up there and get some money, they ain't like, I ain't new to this. You better find somebody else to play with. You're going to be able to read all them motherfuckers. You're going to be able to read the room. I don't care about you having this reputation. You stole it. I know you stole it. And that's what it's going to be. People going to hate to see you coming because you're going to have street smarts. You're going to have a particular set of skills. You're going to be like, take it. I have a particular set of skills. And if you fuck over me, you're going to find out. You're going to fuck around and find out. That's what it's going to be. Because you're meant to have generational wealth. And the way she's standing there holding that Bitcoin and watching those kids, it's like I taught them about money. I taught my offspring about how to grow money. I got the Bitcoin and I'm teaching them with these little coins, right? That money, that 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles because you're meant to be the lender, not the borrower. And her hand is held up from the one on the other side is because you decide who you give your money to. It's going to be some bigger motherfuckers don't deserve shit from you ever again in life. You don't even see the moves you're about to make. That's why move on is in reverse. You don't even see the moves you're about to be able to make. Generational wealth. You're going to have a seed with that. All these is fucking pentacles, y'all. All these cards that came out, this is about generational wealth, a seed that you were able to watch with the 7 of Pentacles and grow into generational wealth. And then you like in your prime of it all, you were deciding who to give to, or charitable organizations who kissing up to you now. The same people you might have been on the poverty line and they turned you down and now they were like a generous donation. Fuck y'all. And I run it back. Remember this day in history. I don't forget shit. I forgiven y'all. I never wish you no harm, but you ain't getting shit from me. You're gonna have to be the queen of wands with people. You cannot be fucking nice in this world. We finna wrap this up in a moment here. Ooh, these some good ones. And so this Knight of Cups, so it came out reverse. It's like you're not finna accept no low. Nobody can come to you and be emotionally appealing. Like I just said, that was the energy I was describing. Oh, you can help. Fuck y'all. I'm not accepting these small offers of emotional support towards you. Don't feel nothing towards me. You just want my money. And y'all gonna have to use that discernment because 4 of Pentacles, you know how to keep things in balance, checks and balances. I can manage my money if my accountant quit tomorrow and I know better than them what I got and where it's supposed to go. I was trained different. My skill set of struggle, lack, and worry and kissing frogs and being broke and single and trying to make it all work by myself. I know how to watch my money. So you ain't gonna accept these corporations or companies or even people thinking they finna come play in your face. Oh, you try to fearmonger you into things. No. We're not doing that. Because why? The 2 of Wands, you had to make plans when you had less. When the businesses weren't that big, you had to be every department. Okay? And finally, the Hierophant. You know that you know that you know that you belong here, and you are so wealthy. People are going to be walking up to you asking you, can you please teach me something? Can you mentor me? Can I have lunch with you? Can I do something to get around you? People are going to want to get around you. If you all like a book of personal reading, information's in the description. info.highpriestess1111 at gmail.com. Um, they're 110 for 1 hour. I need to see your face. I don't read for false people. If I don't think that's your name, baby, we ain't got shit to talk about, okay? So don't come ask me. And number one rule I got in my reading, don't ask me about nobody else. They want to read and they can pay for it, but you get a reading on yourself. Don't ask me about nobody. Don't ask me about nobody in their reading. So if you want to be nosy and do karmic shit, and what about do so-and-so? Baby, worry about yourself. Because when spirit said, I need your higher self needs to talk to you, we're not talking about so-and-so. We can talk about your love life in general, and that's going to start with how do you feel about yourself, babe? How are you neglecting yourself? So why would you expect somebody else to love you? I am very thorough and direct, and I'm going to do it with love. We're going to get you together. Love can be cold. It's going to be hard, tough love. Cold love. It's going to be tough love on my reading. I'm not here to try to be your friend. I'm here to fix the areas in your life that got holes in them so you can have a good life and get your money and get the love you want, starting with yourself. People don't want to love, people love nice cars. People don't love raggedy cars. People deal with raggedy cars. But if they could trade a raggedy car in for a nice car, they're going to get that. So you being more giving to other people than yourself is a raggedy car. You're being a raggedy car. But that girl that get up and take care of herself, work out, put it on head to toe, or she's a natural girly, but she's so into herself and she know how to love herself, that's a nice car. That's a classic. The ones that wear the lace fronts and the makeup now, they new Ferraris or whatever, but there's the classics, but these are all nice, different types of nice cars. But you barely can sustain yourself, barely, in terms of like, I'm so needy, I gotta cling to somebody. You're a raggedy car, honey. The girls who are self-centered and know how to take care of themselves are ready for marriage. The ones that always need somebody and don't know their worth are not ready for marriage. When you get married, you got to be selfish. You got to show him you found a wife, you found a good thing, you obtained a favor from the spirit realm. I'm the womb man. And you got to be selfless. Until you get that, you constantly be in the cycle of divorce, breakups. Okay, there's nothing sacred about a woman chasing a man. All right, y'all. So if you know you like to buy these dudes, Jordans, and PlayStations, you probably don't want to read from me. I'm gonna talk to you like I'm your grandma, and I ain't that nice. And I'm gonna just let whatever come out, come out. And it's not my opinion; it's facts. We're gonna get you together though, cause we ain't finna have you out here looking crazy. You're not finna keep doing that after you talk to me. No, no, no. And if you're doing something great, we're gonna keep going down that path. We're gonna teach you these affirmations. We're gonna get you out of this shit. You're not gonna be no. Especially if you're younger than me, you're one of my nieces now, and we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Okay? You're not gonna sugarcoat this shit, but you're gonna get it how you need it. All right. I love you. Be great on purpose. Okay. Where you in this at? Where the button? My ring light in the way. All right, y'all.